wetland habitats, cliff community. The cliff community makes it the smallest portion of the site, but it is probably the most interesting and important part of that site. 0.4% of the site is cliff community, which is just a little tiny area where you get well down to the gorge. It's about 60 feet high, and there's some interesting plants that grow on there. The main tributary that comes through here, these all lead into the upper Geauga River, or the east branch of the Geauga River, about 10,000 linear feet of that, and which is just off the property, a couple hundred feet to the southeast is where the Geauga River is.
And who owns that property?
It's all Akron, actually. Let me go back up to the that'll take forever to load. Most of it is Akron, all the way around. There's a small church property on this corner, but almost everything else is.
Does Akron own that as part of their overall kind of Ladue reservoir?
Yeah, the Ladue is just south of there, and then that kind of runs all the way up to the Ladue.
Now, is that part of where Akron did some logging too?
I'm not sure if that over there.
I don't think so.
The majority of the site is actually successional forest, and that leads back to the logging that occurred 10 plus years ago. So there's a lot of smaller plantings, and that's mostly to the northeast of the site. Much of this was logged on this portion of the site. The mature forest, luckily, was kind of more down towards the gorge and the main tributary on the site. And then there's some old ag, not much, and then some kind of shrub scrub stuff that's there's a lot of invasives in there, multifloral and canary green.
Now, the areas that are old agriculture, those are obviously fields.
Yep.
What's taking over there? Usually, maintain your field, yeah, if it's
I think Paul would
a
know
lot of
more
invasive
about.
species start to take over, it's a real mess.
Actually, this spot, there's just one small meadow that we routinely, mow every 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
It hasn't been actually all that bad. I mean, there's multiflora and buckthorn on the edges on this property, which are troublesome, but the meadow itself has actually come in, it's actually been pretty decent, goldenrod kind of native meadow. It's not a mess of invasives.
So good.
So, as a pop-up, I'm sure we can talk. Kind of the overall things we're looking at the site and what we're doing with it, and ideas and concepts behind the master plan we'll see later. Kind of exploration of that gorge, making that front and center, how we maintain access to that but not overwhelm the gorge. And native plantings, obviously what we've been doing for years. Different boardwalks through the site. There'd be roughly 250 linear feet of boardwalk that would be needed in various locations on the site. Stormwater management, which is also called out, something we have to do, but we like to do anyways.
Now, as far as the gorge is concerned, is there access into the gorge?
Right now, the only access is, there's some small trails that you can kind of get down in there that we've worn over a few years.
So kind of the thought is, Andrew, we want to allow people to kind of have some areas to view the gorge, but John will probably talk a little bit too. We really didn't want to take any trails down into it, so that would still be something more, kind of a natural sled type.
Yeah, the foundation of the trail would be, basically the base of the gorge is a stream, so there's really no really good way to put a trail in there. So the plan would be to have naturalist-led seasonal hikes there, depending on, we'll probably start to offer them potentially once a season and see if there's more of a demand, we'll do more. But where people can go with a guide into the gorge. It's more of a backcountry thing too. I mean, it is very, very slippery. The substrate there, the stream bottom is slippery. It's not, it would be a little bit more rugged of an experience, but.
Well, it looks like a really unique site. So
It's been referred to as the Geauga County's Little Grand Canyon. I mean, it is spectacular.
it looks good. Is that a picture of the gorge?
Yeah, under Explore. I mean, it rivals, you know, we're talking like Nelson's Ledges, Thompson's Ledges. It is breathtaking. I think these sort of things you get, you know, allowing the public to see this sort of thing is what inspires people to then conserve.
Well, so this, you know, then it kind of leads me to another idea. If I wanted to call and I have a group, can I call and schedule a naturalist guided tour? Are you guys available?
Yeah,
So is it only available if the park schedules it, or can I call for a reservation?
I think.
Right now, it would just be like a special use permit,
What's
right
that?
now.
Yeah, you know, we could entertain a special use permit for a group to go in there.
Well, they would
Yeah,
go guided
yeah.
by what.
Guided,
what
yeah. I could foresee us having, you know,
For a small fee,
public
you know,
public hikes.
$10 per person.
Yeah, public hikes that are seasonal,
one?
but then requested programs, as we do
Lake
for like
does it.
Hansel's Cave
Lake does
here.
that same exact thing right now.
Do they
If
really?
you see something on their thing and it's filled up, you can call, and as long as you have 10 people, they'll do it. They'll work with you to find a slot for it. I'm not trying to inundate you guys with things, but, you know, if you have a
They
group
charge
of
for
at
it?
least 10, well, I mean, you're in county, out of county, yes. So, I
So
mean,
there's a
I think
charge.
we paid $5 to cover, you know, because they're volunteers that are leading you through it as well. I mean, clearly, you know, you're paid staff, but they have trained volunteers that will do it and work with your schedule to get you there.
Well, because I think, you know, walking the top of that and looking down is one thing, but walking inside of it is another.
Yeah.
And if you can only do it on seasonal guided tours that are,
Sure.
you know, once a month or whatever, I mean, it's, you know,
But the
if
nice
you miss
thing
it,
is
you miss it, and then you're out of luck.
working with planning and Paul, Natural Resources, we've identified some really great overlooks that give people a really spectacular view of the gorge. It's like we want to give people that.
View from above.
Well, we
Kind
can
of like-
actually, when we go through the master plan, we'll actually see that we're gonna be doing 2 viewing platform areas. So one from above, you've taken the whole site, and then one kind of on a smoother topography area, we can kind of view up, down through,
Oh, okay.
and back up through the site. So just walking down in there would be a pain in the butt, just with the stream right in the middle. And I assume it tends to have some flash flooding down there too.
But yes, to answer your question, Andre, that there are quite a things we're able to accomplish for groups through the special use permit process, and then making that request. So,
Right.
you
You're
know,
talking about
example.
our special use from us, right?
yeah, and it's a simple process. Really, it's so our staff is aware
I'm
of the
thinking
need.
special use from the zoning perspective.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
no.
just what we call
So
it.
okay.
Yeah, so our staff is
So you
aware.
call up the
Yeah,
park,
yeah.
and they sign a little form, and you
Yes,
get it,
yes.
you know,
Correct.
So this is kind of an overview of our trail system, not very easy to see on this. But our shelter area would be, everything would have to be in that 2.7 acre building envelope site. All the trails and everything would be kind of an outer loop, about 2 miles, a little over 2 miles. And the Maple Highlands Trail connection, we could make, it's about a little over a quarter mile from our site.
Is that the logging
to
trail that I
Maple
see
Trail.
outlined kind of?
Basically, that's where the logging trail all occurred.
Is that where we're proposing to build?
Yeah, we're gonna go right along
All
that
right.
corridor, right? It's pretty much clear. And then kind of that loop, and then the gorge viewing area, there'd be 2 platforms there.
Have you
One
walked
above
the
and one
logging
below.
trail? Have you walked the logging?
Yeah, I've been there about half a dozen times.
And what's the condition of the logging trail to walk?
That's mostly where all the wetlands are, just from their disturbance and site over there. So the majority of that would be walks back through there. It's a little more open, it's succession.
So if the public wanted to go there and walk the logging trails now,
Might need a little bit of,
It's hard to
Yeah.
find.
yeah, you need some wayfinding probably.
Pretty difficult currently to go over.
Yeah.
I lived over 20 years, so
Mhm.
I've been in that course a lot of times. You went off of Hale Road, if you know there's a park right now, and you walk down that, I mean, it's pretty rugged.
Mhm.
To get down into that work.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not something.
And it's also, it's potentially dangerous too.
Oh, it is.
We're talking about having the trail away from the edge because, you know, we want to make sure people are as safe as possible there too, while also preserving fragile habitat.
And really,
Location.
the master plan that Dan's been working on, you know, going back even in the late last fall, really what we're looking at is how do we, you know, safely allow the public to access this great feature, but in a thoughtful way where, again, also preserving, you know, the gorge.
know, from my perspective, we have a park, well, we have a piece of property that's currently really not a park. And is there any way, and when, like I said, walking Swan Creek, there's no real established, I mean, there's established trails only because people walked on it so many times. So is there an opportunity to, you know, maybe open this up sooner than later without all the improvements? Then what you're saying is, walking along the gorge, there's a potential of someone falling in, so we would, you'd hesitate to open it up to the public until we have addressed some of the safety issues that exist.
And this, we're kind of in that